Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Derek and this is the guidebook. This video is going to be a little bit different than our other videos because I just was not prepared on the hike that we went on, and because of that I was not really able to get good video or good explanation. So in this video I'm going to show some clips from our hike and then give some explanation to some of the things that we learned while hiking the trail, because we had never hiked in those types of conditions before. And I think that what we learned might be helpful to other people if they're going out for their first hike in the mountains and there's, feet of snow on the ground. So this weekend we went up to Rocky Mountain National Park and hiked the Emerald Lake Trail. It's a really popular trail in the area, and in the summertime, supposedly it's a pretty easy hike. They got a couple inches of snow the night before we hiked the trail, so we were thinking that, there's going to be fresh snow, it's going to be beautiful, this is going to be an awesome trail. We also were planning to get there early, but we didn't think we were going to be the first people on the trail, so we thought, it'll be fine, we'll just wear, normal shoes, put our spikes on, and we won't need to wear snowshoes. The trail will probably already be packed down by the time we get there. And we were partially right about that, but not completely. So we got to the trailhead around 8 a.m. and the parking lot was maybe a quarter of the way full. This trail is really popular, so even in the wintertime, I would get there early. We got there at 8, and I think that's the perfect time, because when we were leaving around 9:45, 10 o'clock, there was a line of cars waiting to be able to park. As one person would leave, they would allow one car in. We have snowshoes, and we had them in the car with us, but we were thinking, there's already a bunch of people here. The trail's probably packed down already, so let's not even bother putting on the snowshoes. It would have been smart to just bring the snowshoes with us, just in case we needed them, but the problem is we just had our little backpacks that we normally have if we go on a hike in the summer. They're both little 20-liter backpacks that you can just put, water, snacks. I wish we had brought bigger backpacks that we could have just put the snowshoes in. We have smaller backpacking backpacks that we use in the summertime that would actually probably be perfect for a trail like this. I think they're right here. So actually, right here I have a 40-liter little backpack for summer backpacking, and Catherine has a little 35-liter. These honestly probably been better packs to bring for a winter hike like this. We probably don't need all of the space in those packs, but we at least would have been able to fit our snowshoes in the packs. We could bring extra layers if we needed them, and we would also have room to really bring whatever we may need and more. So the first thing we learned was bring a bigger pack that you can fit your snowshoes in, or a pack that you can attach your snowshoes to the outside of, and just bring your snowshoes even if you don't think you're going to need them. We did have little micro spikes. We were wearing these the whole time on the hike. We just put them on at the trailhead because snow's slippery, and these definitely helped out a lot. As you can see in some of the clips, it was a beautiful day. The trail was nice. Some parts of the trail were packed down, so we were trucking along and not really having any problems since we had our spikes on, and it was awesome. But then some other parts of the trail, it was just crazy gusting wind, snow being blown in your face. It was colder because you're in the shade. And in those times, we really wish we had brought a couple more things to just keep us more comfortable on the hike. I had one pair of sunglasses in my backpack that just happened to be in there from another day, and that helped when the wind was just blowing the snow straight at our faces. But it would have been really nice to just have brought some ski goggles. Having a pair of these with a face mask definitely would have helped on the sections where the wind was just blowing right at us. As we were walking across Dream Lake, the second lake along the trail, the wind was just blowing like crazy. Snow's just coming straight at your face. So as you're walking across there, you're just getting pelted in the face, and having a face mask and some goggles, sunglasses will get the job done, but some goggles would probably be best. So the lesson 2 that we learned was, have some type of face and eye protection when you are hiking in conditions like this. The next thing we learned kind of goes back to something I was talking about earlier with the snowshoes, but wear the proper footwear, because once your socks get wet, you're done. Your feet are going to be cold. And that was another thing, is we didn't bring any extra socks. It would have been smart to just have an extra pair of socks in the bag, so make sure when you're hiking in snow to have the proper footwear and to bring extra socks just in case. The last thing we learned might be a little bit more circumstantial, but I really didn't think about it until we got to the trailhead that morning. Whenever there's fresh snow on a trail, if you haven't been there, it's kind of hard to find the trail. Luckily for us, there were other people that had done the hike earlier in the morning, so we had tracks to follow. But there were also people that were up there cross-country skiing or going to different areas, so there were a couple places where the the tracks would veer off in other directions and you come to a fork because you see multiple sets of tracks and you're like, I'm not exactly sure where to go. So whenever you're hiking a new trail, and especially whenever you're hiking a new trail in the snow, I would have some type of way to navigate down the trail, whether that's a map from All Trails or some type of downloaded map on your phone, or even, you know, a paper map or some other trail map. I would just have some way to navigate, and so you don't get off track. So that was another little like side thing we learned that we didn't have an issue with, because, you know, plenty of people had hiked it earlier in the morning, but it could be an issue if you are the first person into the trail for the day. So just to kind of wrap this up, the Emerald Lake Trail in Rocky Mountain National Park was awesome. You get to pass 3 lakes. It's, I think, Nymph Lake, Dream Lake, and Emerald Lake. You have great views along the hike of the mountain range, and when you get to the lakes, it just opens up, and it's just these, you know, beautiful views. So definitely recommend hiking this trail, whether you hike it in the summertime or the wintertime. I think either way, it's going to be beautiful. I know this video is a little different than the videos that I normally make, but if you liked it, let me know in the comments. I hope this was helpful. We're pretty new to hiking in the snow and hiking up in the mountains in the wintertime. We just moved to Colorado a couple months ago, so we're kind of learning as we're going, and I wanted to share what I've learned so far with you guys. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.